If you're feeling like a marshmallow, this definitely isn't the video for you today. Watch it at a later stage. This is why I think the sheep are leading the sheepdogs. How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Coincidence in the Gun Guy. This is Unpopular Opinion. This is the series in which I tackle all kinds of things in the everyday carry community, and this is my opinion, which is probably going to be unpopular. Today I'm tackling the subject of the sheep leading the sheepdogs. Now, as you saw in the intro, weak men have created tough times or difficult times, and this is what we are currently in or transitioning to, is the weak men. Now, this isn't just focused on the men, and being weak isn't dependent on your gender. It's not dependent on your sexual orientation, your religion, your race, your whatever you want to fill the gap in. Now, weak people are everywhere. It might be the guy standing next to you in the shooting competition. It might be the people in your church. It might be whoever. Now, weak individuals, I think, is currently the majority. Because of the good times, it's easy to just drop down into a state of well-being, that everything is awesome. Everything is not really awesome, and you need to be prepared to do certain things. Now, this is where the strong men comes in, or the sheepdogs. Now, getting back to, if you haven't heard of this yet, let's just quickly glance over it. Now, the sheep are just the people that think everything is fine. If I just look at my current situation where I'm eating the grass now and then just moving on with my life, everything is awesome, everything is going to be fine. Now, the wolves are the individuals that prey on the sheep. Now, again, this isn't specific to a person, a gender, whatever. These are the individuals that prey on the sheep. They have teeth, they can do damage, they have the weapons and the means to attack the sheep and get what they want. Now, the sheepdogs have the same type of tools that the wolves do, but they have a different mentality. They are the protectors. They want to protect the flock, protect the sheep, and protect each other. Now, the sheepdogs will always look after each other and the flock by engaging with the wolves, sorting them out, or just getting rid of them. Now, that's the individuals that we want. We want them to be more vocal. We want them to be more prominent in the community. But alas, our society has changed. Our society has changed to accept being a sheep more than being a sheepdog, by shaming the sheepdogs, by going after them because they are different from the sheep. Now, the sheep will always be more popular because there's a lot more sheep around than there are sheepdogs. The sheep are also more socially acceptable. They will be people pleasers. That's definitely not what I am. Now, I had the same conversation with James from Southwest Holsters, where there's no place in diplomacy in the everyday carry community. There's no place for it. We need to move past that. We need to call out things that aren't right in the everyday carry community. Because even being in the everyday carry community, even being, let's say, an instructor, let's say you might be selling stuff for the everyday carry community. You might still be a sheep. You might be broadcasting the wrong message and not focusing on what's important, to be sheepdogs, to be the best protectors that you can be. Now, let's focus on the weak individuals. Now, they are weak-minded, weak bodies, and weak souls. Weak-minded means that you don't have mental fortitude, you don't have endurance for your mind. You don't seek out challenges. Now the same thing goes for your body as well. Your body doesn't have endurance. Your body doesn't have the fortitude to take a beating, to keep on going. Your body doesn't listen to your mind, because what's going to happen when your body gets tired? Your body wants to conserve energy. Everyone's body is like that. When you start exercising, your body's going to tell your mind, dude, stop doing this. I don't want to have energy expenditure, because I want to just eat. I want to be in a state of rest. But that's not how the body is designed to be. Your body is designed to, exactly like your mind is, as you have difficulties thrust upon it, it gets stronger. The same thing with your mind. Same thing with your soul as well. You have a weak soul. You have to, whatever religion you are in, you need to get strength from your Creator to be a better individual, to be a better person. And that just trickles down. Your soul influences your mind influences your body, and that just keeps on going. So you want to focus on those things and make them strong. By making them strong, you are going to be a stronger individual and be able to be a better protector and a better sheepdog. Let's jump in, going specific for the Everyday Carry community and calling out the sheep that's currently in the Everyday Carry community, or people that think they are in the Everyday Carry community. Now this is all about being protectors. This is not just being prepared to cut a piece of biltong, carrying a knife exactly for that purpose, because I might just have a piece of biltong thrust upon me. Moving on. This is calling out specific nuances and a sheep-like mentality in the Everyday Carry community. Things like, and you've heard them all before as well. Let's go on something like, okay, you just need pepper spray to save your life in a confrontation, because if you take away the person's ability to see or breathe, then everything is going to be hunky-dory and you are able to get out of that situation. Just carry pepper spray. It's fine. Don't carry anything else. Okay, so I'm not gonna challenge these things, but because most of these things I've done in other videos anyway. But we are just gonna go through them so you can see what I'm coming from. The next thing is, you don't need empty-handed skills. You don't need to learn to be able to protect yourself with no weapons, because you always are going to carry a weapon. You just need to carry your firearm. Everything's going to be fine. I don't need to learn to engage with someone with my hands, or get them away from me, or be able to eliminate a threat with my hands, because everything's fine if you just carry a firearm. Okay. Yes, it's so difficult not to do the my argument against it. Next one is, you don't need to carry a tourniquet or learn any stop the bleed expertise or do any courses. There's no need for it. What's the chances of you getting shot or seeing someone else get shot? Now, if you live in South Africa, the chances are very good. Anyway, moving on. Things like, okay, but you don't need to carry hollow points. Just carry FMJs. It's fine. It's cheaper. They work just as well. Just carry a full metal jacket around in your firearm. Next thing is, you just need a revolver. Firearm is clear and safe. You just need a revolver. You don't need anything else. If you can't solve the problem in 5 rounds, what are you doing? Why are you carrying a firearm anyway? Just carry a revolver. Everything's fine. What else is there? Oh yes, you don't need to carry a firearm. Why would you want to carry a firearm? Everything's hunky-dory. You've got your empty-handed skills. You can fight. No, this firearm is not safe. You can fight. Why do you want to carry a firearm? Next up is, why would you want to carry one up? There's no reason for it. You've got loads of time. There's loads of time to draw your weapon, rack the slide, and then engage your target. Why would you want to carry one up? Jeez, man. Next up is, why would you want to carry an extra mag? If you can't solve the problem in 1 mag, why would you want to carry an extra mag? Whew, yes. Can't you shoot, dude? What else is there? Oh yes, why would you want to carry a knife? Why would you want to carry a knife for self-defense? It's messy, it's close up, it's traumatizing. Why would I want to carry a knife on me? Sure, that's rough. How many of these things have you heard before? Now, these things I've personally heard before in the Everyday Carry community. Some being said to other people, some being said to me. Now, I always say that every EDC, or being part of the everyday community, you are prepared for an eventuality. Now, if it's statistically more likely to happen or less likely to happen, you are still prepared for it. So there's a lot of sheep running around telling people not to do something because they think that they have the truth and they know what they are talking about. Now, if you aren't prepared to do these things, to carry something or to do something or to learn something, don't tell other people to do the same. If you are a sheep, don't tell them not to carry something, not to do something because you don't feel confident enough in your abilities to do it yourself. You might think you are a sheepdog, but you're not a sheepdog. You are just a sheep running around and barking. It's not a good look. Being a sheepdog is being a force for good, inspiring other sheepdogs, inspiring sheepdogs that are puppies to become big and strong and to be protectors, not keeping people down, not telling people not to do something. I'm all for doing all kinds of stuff and to be better protectors and to be better airway carriers, to be better whatever you want to call it. Don't tell people not to do something because you aren't confident enough to do it. Don't lead sheepdogs if you are a sheep running around and barking. Please like, share, subscribe, share this and get it out to your friends or to your family. Get it out to someone that's given this shit advice to someone else. Let's get the word out. Cheers.